Hi guys, and welcome to the first ever review here on Dark Geek Rises. I'm really excited for this, and I hope you are too. Before we get started and go any further, I want to warn you now that there will be spoilers. So, if you are one of those individuals who hate spoilers, this is your fair warning. So consider yourself warned. All right, let's get started. Today we'll be taking a look at one of DC's most infamous villains, Bane. As one of the last issues of DC's amazing, awesome villains month, things are really starting to build up, and this issue really adds anticipation for the upcoming Forever Evil series. I was initially excited for this issue in the hopes that it would really provide a decent origin and background story for the character, and really give Bane a sense of depth and a real tie-in to the Forever Evil series. Plus, I think it's really cool that Graham Nolan, Bane's co-creator, was the illustrator for this issue, so that was something really exciting to look forward to. So, Batman 23.4, Bane. It begins with this big splash of brutality as we see Bane pummel and smash, dismember, etc. his way through this barrage of prisoners in this crazy display of carnage. Really leaving no doubt that this man is an insane mercenary. So, in the midst of this massacre that's taking place, because he's obliterating them, when we think we're going to see the sliver of sympathetic humanity in this brute, he essentially pimp slaps this poor unsuspecting child into next week, and it just really shows us that he's really crazy. He's out there, and his intentions are pretty much void of any compassionate motivation outside of his own ambitions, and it's this drive that really leads him to really go on to once again tackle that one conquest that's really eluded him time after time, thanks to a certain Cape Crusader. He's really looking forward to dominating Gotham City, and this time it looks like he might actually have a chance at succeeding. So, Grey Bane, persistence pays off. And I was really excited to see that Bane's origin story was kept roughly the same. The child forced to live out the punishments of his father, and he evolves into this malicious villain that we know today. So I was glad to see that that was untouched. So that was great. A+ for that. So as Bane's plans unfold, we're taking the Blackgate prison where fear and chaos are just running rampant, and if you've been reading the tie-ins, the familiar "the world is ours" message just explodes all over the penitentiary, and there's this impending breakout at hand. And so, guess what? Surprise, surprise, this whole breakout was orchestrated by, guess who? Bane. So, yeah. And then we see Bane going on gloating about how great he is, how he's going to succeed, how Gotham is finally going to be his. Gotham City is mine. So we see that, and I mean, I hope the guy at least gets a foot in the door, because Batman's finally out the picture. So, you know, he's had a rough X amount of years, so finally you get the chance to actually succeed. As far as issues that I had with this issue, for those familiar with the tie-in issues, the continuity can be a bit frustrating and confusing. So that was a bit of a throw off. And I also was wondering, maybe I missed something, but why does Bane find it necessary to terrorize and kill his men? Maybe he's trying to prove that he's powerful by showing that he's some murdering lunatic. But honestly, the only person who's going to survive this voyage, if he's going to raid, is Bane. And you can't have an Arkham War without soldiers. I mean, that's like rule number one. To win a war, you need soldiers. So if you kill everybody, you're not gonna have any soldiers. So Bane, get your stuff together. You can't do that. And another issue I had was with the origin story. Not the story itself, but the way it was drawn. What's with the giant crabs? I mean, I know you're trying to show a child struggling in a prison, but giant crabs? Are you trying to show that he has a crabby personality? Crabby personality? No? Well, it sounded funny in my head. Sorry, guys. But anyway, anyway. But overall, the issue was good, and Peter Tomsa did a decent job of fitting Bane's role in the Forever Evil story. By the same token, the story really seemed to fall short of anything more than a filler issue. This isn't to say it wasn't enjoyable. I really did enjoy reading it. And for those unfamiliar with the character of Bane or his recent tie-in issues, this was a great jumping on point, and it it, it was engaging. As for the art, it's really always exciting to see a creator's illustrated interpretation of their character, and Graham Nolan really doesn't disappoint here. So the art was great. All in all, after reading this, I'm excited for what's to come next, so I'll definitely be checking out Forever Evil Arkham War #1. I give this issue a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So if you're a Bane fan, it's definitely worth checking out, even if you're just curious about the character and really don't have any knowledge of the character. This is a great jumping on issue, as I said, so definitely worth checking out if you fall in those categories, or if you just want an entertaining read. So what do you guys think of this issue, and what do you think is down the road in Arkham War? Be sure to comment and let me know what you thought, and also please do subscribe. Well, that does it for this review, this first review here at Dark Geek Rises. I hope you enjoyed it, and there's more to come, so subscribe to stay in the loop as to when that more to come is actually going to happen. So until next time, guys, thanks for listening, and stay classy.